Hello and welcome to EventFlash. Now, topping the news agenda this week is the revelation that the Business Visits and Events Partnership is promoting the concept of organised events to the Department of Culture, Media and Sport. Now, that might sound like some sort of just fickle change in terminology, but it's very important that we can make a distinction between organised events and mass gatherings. When lockdown restrictions are eased eventually, and they will be at some point, be it days, weeks or hopefully not, but months away, the exact wording used by the Prime Minister upon such an announcement is going to be critical. And it's not going to be entirely fair if exhibitions, conferences and cultural events are banded together with crowded high streets and maybe flash mobs in royal parks. The term organised events matters because it means that organisers would be bestowed to provide hygiene provisions at their events, control attendee flow, for example, and of course the technology already exists to manage this, pre-registration, so we can trace and track everybody. Certain guidelines would need to be followed, but organised events should be allowed to happen and should not be banded together with this broad term of mass gatherings. So we need everyone to make sure we jump on that and change our own lexicon. Now, elsewhere in the world of events, we'll move to outdoor events. It's not entirely good news in France. The French government has come out and said that it's effectively banning all festivals and sporting events until at least September. The French Football League, Ligue 1, has effectively been ended, and that's the first major football league in Europe to come to a premature conclusion. They won't even let the matches play behind closed doors, so that's a big move there. On the international scene, Blackstone, which is the big private equity investment company, which, as you may know, owns the NEC in Birmingham, has reported a 4% rise in Q1 profits through distributable earnings driven by a surge in management fees. You can read more about that on all of the Mash Media websites, and a little bit more financial detail, more value there than I could perhaps offer you now. As ever, if you want to have your say, head over to the Mash community.